Don DeMarco.
Turned up on a Wednesday. Out at church, you gotta be right here at the Read Talking Listen podcast. You dig?
Straight up.
Man, we got a lot to get into tonight. I can't wait. Wednesday after Wednesday, man, we keep sitting back down at these microphones, man, putting out this hot fire
Every
for the
Wednesday.
world to see. I actually went and freaking watched a lot of the old shows on YouTube this week.
That's why I was saying a boost.
Well, I ain't boosting.
No, but like when if someone goes and starts watching it, all of a sudden, and like a bunch of episodes are getting watched, YouTube start just throwing it back out. Like, okay, hey, have you checked this out? Obviously, somebody else is watching. Maybe you interested in watching it.
Oh yeah, I see. But yeah, man, I went back and watched my old shows. Man, we've been rocking this thing for a while, bro. We got it's some heat back there. If you don't know, if you're new to the Read Talk and Listen podcast, it's your first time hearing it. It's some heat back there. And last week too, I want to say shout out to everybody who went back and watched the watched the pod, because we only ended with like 200 viewers last week, and I see y'all done ran that thing up to almost 1K. So shout out to everybody who went back and watched the show.
I ain't even go see that.
Yeah, it's like a 7, something like that. So shout out to everybody who went back and watched it after the show, man. That's legit.
Straight up. Go back and watch it. Which I have noticed that, like, we'll end the show with 250, 300, and then you give it a couple days and that joker, go over 1,000 people go back and watching it and watching the show, the whole show.
No, exactly, man. That's what we like to see, man. Go back and watching the show. Catch as you can catch. And then we always lead in the last week show into the new week. So make sure you're watching that. Why does my TV keep cutting off, y'all? I don't know what that is back there going on. But hey, we got a lot to get into tonight, man. Stay with us, stay live in the chat, stay active in the chat. And who knows, we're liable to give you something. All right. But hey, man, you ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 7, episode 22 of the Read Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. How you doing today, man?
Bruh, I'm good, man. Just spend the last couple of days on the road. Back, home for the night, and then back on the road tomorrow. I'll be going to the weekend. So, just trying to squeeze in shows when I can. Did a show on the road Monday, which I'm not used to doing on road shows no more, man. It's not good, man, when you got all your equipment. But other than that, man, good, man. Just more podcasts lined up. More and more stuff keep coming in the mail. Got reviews and so much stuff to do in the season right around the corner. So it's just it's my time of the year.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, that season is right around the corner. If you follow us on the social medias and everything like that, you saw that we went out this weekend and put in that work.
Man.
Out there on the farm, man, getting it ready, getting it diced up and iced up for this upcoming season, man. I'm excited. I actually just got done talking to Pop about 20, 30 minutes ago. And he put corn out in his PVC feeder today, and already had two young bucks at the feeder probably 30 minutes before I walked into his house.
Dang.
So
yeah, because he got the cell cam. He got the cell cam over there.
Yeah, he got the cell cams up. So can't wait to get out there this weekend and get my cell cams up to see what's going on. I'm in my neck of the woods, man, but just seeing that it's already active out there, some velvet, seeing a couple little velvet horns running around out there, man. It just ramps you up for the season.
Oh yeah, man. Anytime you see the velvet, which I've never had, the privilege of harvesting a velvet buck, but anytime you get pictures of them, man, it gets your blood pumping, man. And even when I see them on the side of the road and they got the little nub, but you see the nub, the base of it is about that big. You like, oh, that joker gonna be right. You know, if he stay, you know, on the right course. It's just, man, the see, it's getting close, bro. It's getting close.
No doubt, and I can't wait. I plan on taking at least a week off and just getting out there and roughing it for a week and seeing what I can see. You know what I mean? Um, but I'm ready for early season. Last year was my first year early season hunting, and I'm ready to get out there again this year and just see what it's a little different. It's a little different feel to it.
No, yeah, early season you gotta be more like I know guys just go out and hunt, but early season is when you really want to be real strategic on when you go out and hunt. Like you really want to pay close attention to the wind and you know what I'm saying, the weather and all that. Like you want to because you don't want to blow your stand out and spook a buck and then he gone. So it's just like you really want to, you know, be on your P's and Q's early season.
No doubt, man, no doubt. But hey, if y'all want more hunting talk and more talk about what's going over there, man, y'all know where to go find that. Get to the Dreaded Archer, man. Get over to dreadedarcher.com. Get you some merch. If you already picked up the merch, hey, very much appreciated.
For sure.
If you haven't tuned into the show, man, get over to Carbon TV, download the app, get on all that Dreaded Archer, man. Get it on Spotify, get it on Apple Podcasts. Oh, yeah, I also went and doing a little researching on you to make sure you on your P's and Q's, man. I see you up to date on all the sites with the show, man. So get over there to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, man. And tune into the Dreaded Archer podcast, man. He's going to give you all the tips, everything you need to know. He done talked to somebody who's done it or is doing it.
Man, it's funny you say that because I had a person who they just finding the show for the first time, and it was like, dude, like anytime that I have a question about something, I know that I can go to your show. Like I'll go down and I'll find a topic about that. Like he goes, you like name your shows perfectly where I'll know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm like, hey man, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
No doubt. That's what it's all about. But yeah, make sure y'all get over there to the dreadedarcher.com and get you some merch. Get over to Carbon TV, find the Dreaded Archer, find the show, YouTube, all that good stuff, man. And everything you need to know about out there in the woods, you're probably gonna find it over there at the Dreaded Archer podcast. All right. But tonight, we're gonna hop in, man. Where we gonna hop in? We're gonna hop in. Let me see where we're gonna hop in. Oh, I guess we might as well hop in with the NBA Finals. That just happened, right? So we might as well go ahead and touch on that real quick. Like I said last week, a little lackluster finals. I guess if you really like basketball, the X's and O's of it and everything, you got some good games.
Yeah.
Right? You got some high performances. Caruso did his thing in there, of course. Shea get I can't even say his name right. Shea Gildress Alexander, how you say it, SGA. He did his thing the entire playoffs, not just this series. But you gotta give your hats off to the Pacers as well, man. Took that thing all the way to 7. Unfortunately, they lose their star player, their leader. And Tyrese Halliburton, man, popped that Achilles tendon early in that first quarter after going 3 from deep. It was just good. That finals game was just good basketball, but with Halliburton going down, the Pacers just didn't have enough to
in the tank. They lost that spark. And bro, when he got hurt, I saw cats talking about some. See, that's what's wrong with all these kids now, man. These kids playing all this AAU basketball, man. The Achilles can't hold up. I said we ain't. It's not like we seeing a whole bunch of Achilles injuries, man.
We're seeing a few. You had Dame Lillard. You had obviously Halliburton. Who else?
Yeah, KD a couple years ago.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this playoff round. This playoff run.
I think it was just them too.
You had Dame, and did Kyrie do his too, or was he ACL?
I think he was ACL.
Yeah, he might have been ACL, but I think, and it's just me, it's on the trainers. The Halliburton one is on the Pacers. I believe the Pacers sacrificed Halliburton because they thought maybe it'll hold up until we win this thing.
Yeah.
So the Halliburton one is a little bit different because there ain't no way y'all thought his calf soreness was really calf soreness. Y'all got too much technology for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can't go for that. So the Halliburton one is a little bit different. But all these other guys, man, I think the athlete, especially in basketball, the athlete has surpassed the trainer.
Yeah, it could be because I mean, you know, basketball, they not known for just, you know, really hitting the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And they not and when a sport takes off the way basketball is taking off amongst the youth, right? And then we go through the era where we got away from practicing. Now they don't really practice. They just show up and they just play rec league. They play AAU all summer long. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. As that player's progressing, even when he's doing just the basic workouts, right? The basic workouts that you get for your team. As that player's progressing and getting stronger and faster and bigger than we've ever seen him before, what little things are y'all doing? What are the little things that y'all are doing to compensate for that?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I can almost guarantee you there are organizations in the NBA who are doing the same workouts that they was doing when they were winning.
I believe it. I
You see
believe
what I'm
it.
saying? Because it's the same coaches. It's the same coaches. Or you come from a coach's tree. So you doing the same shit y'all been doing. It's still a team out there, still some coach out there in the NBA today is doing Phil Jackson's workouts.
Hell no.
You crazy as hell if you don't think that. You crazy too, motherfuckers. That's crazy. If you don't think it's a coach out there still doing Phil Jackson's workout. I know Nick Young was telling this story on Gil's Arena, man. Shout out Gil's Arena. Nick Young was telling this story. He was saying in Kobe's last season, after they had already came in and was like, hey, the rest of this year is dedicated to Kobe. This is basically the farewell tour.
Yeah.
Every day in practice, the coach was still killing them. They was going through the same practice every day. And they was like, hey, coach, what's up, man? Like, hey, we chilling. Like, the rest of the season, just about him getting what getting his glory and getting his praise and all that good stuff, whatever. He was like, yeah, but this all I know.
Damn.
I only know this one practice. This the practice that help. This the practice that win. So I know that. Not saying that there's not coaches out there that do more and all this extra shit, but I'm telling you, there are several coaches in the NBA that's still doing the shit that they coached that they came in under taught them. The Van Gundys, the Phil Jacksons, the Larry Browns. They still doing them same workouts because that's what you know.
No, hell no.
Now, is there some coaches that have reached out and then YouTube University and through the ranks and they found some new shit out and they trying new stuff and some coaches trying to implement the new stuff? Yeah, that's out there. But bro, a lot of these coaches are still working out from the 90s.
And that shit crazy.
So now you got this damn Lamborghini and you put unleaded in that mug. You see what I'm saying? Shit full of ethanol. And expecting it to go out there and do shit that the Lamborghini do.
But yeah, you know what? Now you say it, I can definitely relate because I remember being in high school and you know what I'm saying, like being in middle school and going to the high school practice and seeing how the practice ran. And you get to high school, like, damn, we doing the same shit they was doing. We doing the same shit.
Yeah.
And then you go back and you're like, yeah, they still doing the same, not just the same workout, but even like the same chants and shit. Like, ain't nothing changed.
Bro, the only time shit really changes is if an organization like goes through a big draft where it's like obviously this shit don't work.
Yeah.
Let's switch it up. Or a whole new regime come in or whatever. But I just think we're at a point right now. All y'all doing is bouncing around coaches. When a new coach come in, y'all shit on them. So y'all just bouncing around coaches. So all this shit's still the same. Like, and these guys are just bigger. They're just stronger. They're faster than that. holds up to. So the little shit that y'all missing, because we all know back in the day they wasn't hitting on no little shit. It was core groups.
Yep.
You hit your core groups, and that's what you do.
That's it.
So that's where I think we at with that, with the injuries on it. But I still don't want to take away from what OKC did, because we can't act like OKC was the number one from the beginning to the end.
Oh yeah, I mean they definitely went out there and handled business and did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, they held the number one seed all season long, came into the playoffs, obviously never lost the playoff series, and they are the champions. So regardless of the injuries, the job wouldn't have got hurt, man, shut that up. You know, if all that extra. If Steph wasn't hurt, you know, maybe it would have been a little harder series for him if Steph wasn't hurt. Now, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's Steph Curry. But these cats been number one all year, and they won the title. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
The number one team, honestly, the number one team should always win the title.
On paper.
If you were true number one.
On paper, and I saw the GM. They're saying, like, you know, they praising him for putting, like, you know, he's the mastermind behind putting this team together. And it's like, man, yeah, because it worked. Like,
yeah, that's how, yeah.
You only get that title when it worked, but when they don't.
But OKC, this shit happens every now and then. I don't know what OKC's future holds for them. I don't know if they're gonna run off a couple. I don't know, but this happens every once in a while, and it's doing shit the right way. Comes around and works in your favor.
Yeah.
This coach that just won has worked his way up through the ranks in Oklahoma City. G League coach. Won a chip with the G League. Most organizations still would go hire from outside.
Still.
See what I'm saying? Win a chip with the G League. Coach get fired. Hey, we got a coach we got a coach that's coaching our G League team that he might know something. Let's get him. So they hire from within. They bring up the G League coach. Now the SGA trade, I know the Clippers kicking themselves every day for that trade. You get SGA, you get Jalen Williams for Paul George. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you do shit the right way, sometimes shit just fall in your lap.
Yeah.
And so that's what this is the case of right here, I think. They bring back Caruso. I'm not going to say bring back. They bring Caruso to the Thunder. But he, if anybody knows anything about Caruso, he was on that championship G League team for OKC.
Yeah, that's why I came out and said that 2-time.
No, he 2-time because he won with the Lakers and OKC.
Yeah, but see, I thought it was him saying, like, yeah, you know, I did this twice with his organization.
No, he 2-time because he with the Lakers once and he with the OKC once. But he won a G League championship in OKC too. That's where he played his G League career.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Hey, Caruso out here. We know he can ball. Let's see if we can't get him over here to mesh with these young guys.
Yep.
And it falls into place, man. So shout out to the Thunder. They taking a lot of heat right now.
Oh yeah, because
I want to give them their praises before I give them their time.
But yeah, like them being so nonchalant about it.
Yeah, I ain't never liked the too cool ass month. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never liked that too cool shit. Ever. I do get a little bit of how they carry themselves, because if you've ever been on a championship team where y'all just knew y'all was gonna win it, that shit feels a little bit different when you finally win it.
Yeah.
Other than the time where you didn't think you was gonna win it, then you won it. It was a little bit more exciting on that time where you didn't think you was gonna win it, right? So OKC, like I said, they've been number one. I feel like you said this about Hurts too. Yeah, he was too nonchalant. Yeah, man. Being too cool is lame as hell. You can be so cool that it make you lame. I know that sounds crazy, but you can be so
or you
cool.
just already lame, and now you trying to be overcompensate for not to hide your lameness, and it
You're
just come
trying to
out
be cool.
extra lame. Yeah, it just come out as lame.
Yeah, but I get it. Being never getting too high, never getting too low during the season. Every win, you ain't gotta jump on top of the table. D Wade, this is my house, all that. You ain't gotta do all that shit throughout the season. I get it. But bro, this the end. A game 7 for all the marbles. Man, you call Halliburton, SGA. That's a call after the game. Hey, fam, you good?
Yep.
Man, you don't leave the court and go all up in the Pacers locker room, man. Let me go check on. Man, I'm not saying that's a bad gesture. Not saying that's a bad gesture, but that's civilian. That's civilian action.
Yeah.
You just want to tip. You the MVP. You still in warrior mode. You supposed to run around. Y'all won that joker at the cribbo too. Yeah, even Kobe celebrated. His prodigies act like he was numb. Ding, 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 nail on the head. Kobe wasn't numb to this winning shit. Everybody want to recreate my boy photo in the locker room. What about all that shit before the locker room? He didn't just grab the trophy. Let me go. Yes,
no, him and Shaq in that joker busting bottles and all that shit.
Yeah. So once you win it, now you're supposed to show all the people, all the kids looking up to you and shit right now. It's your time to shine. Don't show these motherfuckers, that's so cool. You got, you know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It's another game on the schedule. We came in, we took care of business, we got the dub, and it feels good, man. This was for this. The whole time during his little press conference, bro, I wanted to jump through the screen.
Yeah, because it's like this. When you play any sport, basketball, football, whatever, how many times have you been in the yard and you last second championship game and you hit because you've dreamed about this moment forever, and then you finally climb the mountain and you finally get to the top. You there, and now you acting cool? No, man, I've never won any. I wouldn't say like any major championships, but like when we won a Commander-in-Chief trophy at Navy, like you'd have thought we won a damn Super Bowl the way everybody was celebrating and shit. And then we won a Texas Bowl. You'd have thought that we won the national championship, but because we are champions of that bowl, we're champions. As we had a championship season, it's time to cut loose. All that. Oh, we came out here and handle business, you know what I'm saying? And it's just another game on the screen. No, man, it's not.
It's not, man. It just
that game come with hardware. Anytime you win something that come with hardware, it's time to celebrate. But I also feel like we are going to start seeing that more because society has beat the shit out of these young kids coming up about celebrating and being, too cocky and too brass and all that bullshit.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, and even like now, like kids, like I'm so tired of this generic ass. You see it every time you get on Twitter. Kid get a scholarship. Oh, after talking to my parents and such, I want to thank Coach. Bruh, you achieve something. Celebrate. Talk your shit.
Yeah, but I don't have a scholarship shit. I think it's just watered down. Getting a scholarship is like hell.
Oh man, now
you want to get a bag of chips.
Man, you got cats that don't do damn thing on the team and they getting shipped somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. Getting a scholarship now, I feel like it's getting a bag of chips. You just go get that one. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. I ain't gonna say it's not horrible, but it's not really. It's not like it was back in the day for sure. Maybe they didn't like the way Game 7 went. I know they wanted to really bust Tyrese, but with all that shit talking, he did, but really couldn't because he got hurt. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Yeah, but I feel that too. I feel that too. They want it don't feel as good because they didn't beat the Pacers at full strength. I feel that. But give me something. Even the parade.
Oh, the parade was.
Even the parade was lackluster.
But that makes sense for OKC because like Oklahoma is a small market. It's not a big, it's not a big market like a New York or LA or Miami or something like that. It's a very small market. Hell, Oklahoma City ain't that big.
Yeah, it's a very small market, which also means y'all the revenue puller of the city.
Oh, most definitely.
So ain't nobody at work. You see what I'm saying? When they went to but that shit's off the back of y'all, I feel like. The way the parade went was off the back of the way the team went. To me. Where was the this is y'all TikTok time?
Yep.
Where was the TikTok dancing in the, you know what I'm saying? This is the time to do it. So I don't know, man. I didn't like the way it went down. They get a lot of flack for it, probably more than they deserve. But at the same time, a lot of people live vicariously through the team that win it.
Oh, most definitely.
You see what I'm saying? A lot of people live that way. They like that shit. They want to see the human emotion from a player, from a superstar, from a, and they didn't get that this year. And the world is letting them know about it. The world's letting them know about it, man. But shout out to the Thunder, man. They did what they're supposed to do. I also think
actually
there's a narrative.
OKC is not the top revenue puller in Oklahoma City. I'm wrong. Love, I didn't know Loves is out of Oklahoma City. Sonic corporate office is out of Oklahoma City. Continental Resources, Expand Energy, OGE Energy, Paycom, and Sandridge Energy. They got a whole lot of energy companies.
I got you.
Hobby Lobby.
Ain't nobody messing with Hobby Lobby.
Nope.
But like I was saying too, though, I also feel like there's a narrative being pushed.
What's that?
That the league is on a downfall. There's a narrative being pushed that the league is on a downfall, and it's one off topic. Nick, can't wait till you see what I got for you. Oh, buddy came through way more than expected. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna call you when we get off this thing. OG1 said y'all don't be hating on my birthplace. No, no hate. No hate. It is on a downfall in only one way. What's that way? What way is on a downfall? I think the league not really on that much of a downfall. I think they doing the same shit they did back in the day. Not the same shit they did back in the day because it really was struggling when Mike came in. The league was struggling. But I low key think they set it up for Mike to save the NBA again. I don't know. It just sounds crazy, but that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, possibly.
We all know CBS is taking back over next year. Mike coming with them. The league is in a downfall. People didn't even come out and celebrate the parade. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I also think they had a parades on like shitty days.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be shut the city down.
It's supposed to be, but like, man, shut that shit down on a Saturday.
No, hell no. That's too much chance for rookies.
Like, you doing like on a Monday afternoon.
By design.
But
because I don't know. Saturday, we can't do it on the weekend.
But see, we don't. I think we're spoiled with sports in our country because like when you talk to cats, that's like, you know what I'm saying, like overseas, and when it comes to soccer, man, when they soccer team win the league championship or your country miss round win the World Cup, Man, I think Philip said when that time Germany won the World Cup, man, they didn't go to work for 6 months. Nobody did nothing for 6 months. He goes, every night was a party for 6 months. Or I think more said like 3 months.
Yeah, and that's how it goes. And that's how it's supposed to be. Kieran Johnson, Kiki say the ratings on paper, the league isn't what it was. The ratings are fudged though, right? The ratings are fudged because they still giving us TV numbers.
Yeah.
They still giving us TV numbers like we watching it on TV. So that the ratings, I can't look at the ratings and say it's trash. I just know when baseball was going downhill, and you turn on a baseball game. Hell, even today, when you turn on a baseball game, them stadiums, them stands is not full.
No.
You see what I'm saying? I have yet to watch a basketball game. You can even watch a Charlotte game. And them stands is packed. The stands is full. They want to see LaMelo. They want, you know what I'm saying? Nothing has shown me that the league is on a downturn. You can't say, oh, look at the finals. We had the worst finals ratings we've had in 10 years. Well, look who played in it.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't see the direct effect that the league is going downhill. Ain't nobody's jersey stopped selling. Nope. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody stopped buying tickets to the game. I just don't see where the league was failing. Hell, the ticket prices then went up and the shit still packed. So I just don't see the downward spiral of the NBA that everybody's trying to say. Plus, I see more kids wearing basketball gear not playing basketball than I ever had before.
Yeah, but what I think it is, because you got to think of the NBA. Yeah, it's a league, but it's also it's a huge business. So they probably looking at, yeah, stadiums packed and all that shit, but like maybe profits are down. But that could be for a number that's got nothing to do with the league. That got to do something with the economy. Like, yeah, maybe that guy that would normally buy the home away and 3 alternate jerseys, shit, his ass probably just buying, the home and away jersey. He used to have every color in the team hat. Shit, he didn't pull back and only bought 2 or 3. So maybe like the merch is down because you're not selling as much merch, but that's got nothing to do with the league. That's more so with the economy and people holding on to their bread.
Everything I've seen about the league being down is strictly viewership. Yeah, I've not seen anything about money. It can't be money down. Shit, the contract's going up.
No, true. Well, but you said earlier though, they only giving us TV numbers, and look at the way that people are consuming the games now.
That's what I'm saying.
Phone, tablets, through apps and all that shit. Like, people a lot of people don't even have cable, so I don't even know if they are bringing in the streaming numbers. I bet you more people stream games than they do watch it on TV. Because if you go to any bar, they're not playing it on the TV. They streaming that joker. Because now I can stream every single game on different TVs in my bar, and I don't have to have it just on be stuck to the 2 or 3 games that are in my region.
Exactly. So I don't know, man. When you have basketball conversations with people, most of them tell you they barely watch games. YouTube highlights is what most do look at. I don't know, man. Because you gotta take all this into account of the people that's falling through the cracks on these numbers. Think about how many guys stream themselves streaming the game.
Yeah, I think about that.
You see what I'm saying?
So you got a guy on Twitch who he's streaming the game, but he got 15,000 people watching the game. That's 15,000 people that's watching it because he watching it, but it only counts as one view because of him.
He getting the streaming numbers.
Yeah.
Even Gil and them, they do the playback games. They got 25, 30K sitting in there with them on the playback. The Ladarius say he watched basketball, he watched ball games, or he watched the full game. And what you watching it on? YouTube TV? That's what I'm watching them on.
YouTube TV, hell, NBA streaming platform, YouTube. I always say YouTube, Hulu. uh Amazon and HBO. Ah, see?
He said Hulu right there. So the numbers are going to the streams. They're not going to the who watching on TNT. More people watch on TNT for Chuck and them than they do for.
Yep. And a lot of folks getting tired of, the commercials, man, is too damn much.
Well, they got the commercials on streaming now too, so you ain't running from them hoes.
Bro, we all got streaming services to get rid of commercials, and now it's like, oh well, if you got the basic package, your ass getting commercials. Now you got to buy this extra $20 package, and you won't get no or limited commercials, or you can buy the $40 package and get no commercials. Like, damn, bro, I got away from cable TV to get away from this high ass bill, but you start adding up all the streaming services, shit, you paying a damn cable bill.
Exactly.
On top of the Wi-Fi.
But it's one thing you get with the streaming service that a cable can never compete with. I can watch what I want right now.
Oh yeah, true.
I ain't no TV guy. I don't need that. I can go to it, type it in, click on it, watch all the seasons right now.
Hey, boy, the kids will never understand the TV guide channel, boy. Channel 2, and you better be watching because when you miss your shit, you gotta wait till
it come back around, baby. You gotta wait till it come back around. Hey, no cap, man. But I hate that for OKC. They can't really. Which it don't seem like they wanted to, but they can't really enjoy their championship because we own it now. It wasn't big enough. Y'all, you didn't celebrate good enough. Y'all didn't win good enough.
Still got bottles of champagne, clothes and shit. Still corked.
Exactly. Oh, that's another thing too, though. And then you can't really penalize them for this. It's just crazy. But a lot of the cats on that team don't drink.
Yep.
A lot of the cats on that team don't drink. So there ain't no kick out of the busting the champagne and the Mickey Loeb and all that for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't do it. I think Jalen Williams had his first taste of alcohol in the spray. You see what I'm saying? So they kind of getting faulted for that too, which is not a bad thing that they don't drink and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it just didn't look good. The Halliburton, the shade to the Halliburton and the Halliburton laughing and smiling and shit in the locker room, that shit didn't look good. Yeah, them boys didn't know how to pop bottles. They didn't know how to pop them. So some of the shit they getting blamed for is really not their fault. It's kind of good. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that for them boys, man. But I do got this right here. You got 30 years of David Stern. There were only 8 champions. There's only 8 champions. 12 years of Adam Silver, and there's been 9 champions. Is that good or bad for the NBA?
I mean, when you look at David Stern's when the league was under David Stern, it was full of dynasties, man. Like you had these runs. So you got to think about it. Under David Stern, who all won championships? You got the Bulls, Lakers,
Boston,
Pistons, Boston, Dallas won one under Stern.
I think when did Stern pass?
What's his first name?
David.
So David Stern was a commissioner from 84 to 2014.
Yeah, so you got Dallas, you got Miami, you got Pistons, you got Lakers, you got Boston.
Chicago. Shit, I can't remember.
Me either. I gotta look it up now.
I got it.
But
you got Lakers. You got LA, Chicago, San Antonio, Boston.
How we leave out San Antonio?
I don't know. Miami, Detroit, Houston, and Dallas.
Houston and Dallas. And we got left, yeah. Yeah, Darius said Spurs. So again, my question still remains the same. Is this good for the league or bad for the league? Was the league better then? Or is the league better now?
I would say the league better now. It's more the talent is spread out over the league. It's not concentrated to just a handful of teams.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it's better now, too, honestly. But I think there is more effort by the league now to spread the talent, right?
Yeah.
Like back in the day, you was low key landlocked.
Because there's a lot of trades that Silva has let go through that Stern would have been like, hell no.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
We gotta think about this. Stern wouldn't let Darius says good. Lakers are about to make a big run. Celtics were supposed to go back to back, but Tatum got hurt. I think it's good. I think the Lakers are about to. We'll get to that in a second. I think the Lakers are about to go dummy though. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But the league was hella top heavy back in the day.
Yep.
Hella top heavy. Back in the day. And I guess kind of one side of the league, you got the everybody pretty damn good now. Everybody pretty damn good. Everybody got a chance. I mean, think about it. This year, going into the playoffs, Orlando could have ended up at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got a little chance to get a little piece of the pie now. And the way the players are able to move around freely, you get guys in places you never go. Like we're gonna have KD in Houston. If we take it back to the Stern era, KD, hell, he might be in OKC still or stuck in Brooklyn.
Yeah, stuck in Brooklyn.
Or still with Golden State. Because he never would have got with Golden State if Stern was around.
Yeah, Stern wouldn't have let that shit happen.
He never would have got with Golden State. Oh. It's definitely good for the league. Braun went to the chip how many years in a row? Yeah, he went 9 years in a row. 8 years in a row, something like that. So I think it's good for the league. I think the talent definitely spread out, but I still think the same thing remains the same. Until they gonna have to make Braun and them go.
Yeah, the league is stagnant.
Yeah. They're gonna have to make Braun and them go. He blocked Chris Paul to the Lakers, right? Was it Chris Paul to the Lakers? Was that the one? Ojuan says he blocked Chris Paul to the Lakers. I think that is the one. Chris Paul leaving New Orleans to go to LA with Cobes.
And they end up having to go to Houston.
Yeah, I think that was some funny shit anyway, because that was a league-owned team and all that. That was some funny bunny business going on with that trade. But I think it's great for the league. I think, like I said earlier, the talent's more spread out, but also the talent is more spread out, but there is more talent in general.
Shit ton of talent. There's still talent in the pipeline. They've been drafted and they've been in the league 2-3 years and they just waiting. But they can't get their shot because you got, the old heads from, the 2006 class still running shit.
Exactly. We talked about a dude from 03. Kiki said, yeah, it's about time for the OGs to get on. Yeah, it's about time for them to get on down. And we all hate to see them go. We do. But it's the end of the era, man. You have to move out the way at some point and let the next gen be the next gen. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you have to move out the way and let the next gen be the next gen. But until they move a LeBron out the way, until they move a KD out the way, like KD going to the Rockets should not be like the biggest story in basketball.
It shouldn't be
right now.
Someone even said that it overshadowed the championship
because it came right after.
I mean, they said it in Batman. Dude, hey, you can die a hero or see yourself live long enough to become a villain.
And they all living long enough to become the villain.
Yeah, I mean, look at Brady. Same thing, dude. Brady won a Super Bowl, and people like, "I mean, you had your turn, bro. You done. Get these other cats a chance." I mean, you see it in all sports, even like in hockey, bro. You look at some of these hockey teams, and you got cats that was drafted in like '98 that's still playing now. They're like, bro, it's time for you to go. But he's still top 5 in the league. Still putting up big ass numbers. Hell, just won a Stanley Cup. You think he gonna leave after winning a Stanley Cup at 49? Hell no. Keep rocking this shit. Cause I'm the last of my breed. They don't make hockey players like me no more.
Exactly. Darius said, "Man, the league is about to blow up. Great White Hope is back. Cooper Flag." Kiki said, "I'm tired of watching this version of Bron, KD, and Steph. As long as he live up to the hype, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, as long as Cooper Cub live up to the hype, it's gonna be legit, no doubt. But yeah, I don't know if I like this version of KD, Bron, and Steph either, man. Because neither one of those guys that in that list right there. None of those guys in that list right there we won't ever get to watch them be put out the pasture.
Yeah.
Right? Like the league's not going to let, and the fans not going to let Bron live and make it and be a functioning citizen scoring 15 a game.
Nope.
They're not going to let KD make it scoring 15 a game. They're going to let Steph make it scoring 15 a game. So we're not going to get to see the guys that we really like over these past few years. We're not going to get to see them be put out to pasture like we've seen all the other greats. Because we see Steph in year 16, 17, KD in year 18, whatever, Bron in year 23, and we're still expecting them to carry their team to the promised land.
Yep. You can't be a role player.
Mm-mm. So they just gonna have to go. And I think they are all waiting on
each other to go. Who gonna go first?
No, I think they all waiting on that 15. Like, man, as soon as I stop being able to put 25 on these young boys' heads, I'm gonna call the quits.
Yeah.
And they still going out there and they scoring their 25. Now, whether it looked like the 25 they used to score, that's a whole nother story. But they, at the end of the game, when they pick up that piece of paper, 25, shooting 46%. I'm efficient. You know what I'm saying? Everything is still everything. But when you got a young buck on your team, like, man, that's Bron over there. He making a little bit different decisions than he would make if he was the guy out there.
Yeah.
Steph on your team, Steve Kerr telling you off the rip, bro, don't take that shot. Get that shit to 30. You know what I'm saying? KD on your team, bro, what you doing bringing the ball up the court? Swing that shit to KD. Easy money sniper. That's his name for a reason.
Yeah, it's kind of stifle their growth.
So as much as I hate to say, I really don't give a shit about Steph and KD. We can always put that out there. But as much as I hate to see him go, it's that time, man. It's the end of their era. It's over with, man. Y'all was the 2010s. That was y'all's era, man. The 2010s. That was y'all. Now y'all gotta let these cats get the 20.
Bron was what, 03?
Bron came from 03. But I'm saying but the bulk of their shit, because he won his first one in 12. I really think Steph, KD, and LeBron could put up 20 until they're 45. No, I agree. Because they're not only athletic, they're cerebral.
Yep.
And that's the difference between this guard and the guard before them. The guard before them was labeled with the killers. You know what I'm saying? You had Cole, Gill, who else was AI? AI really was both of them eras. AI was really both of them eras. But you had the killers out there. They was athletic as hell. Go to the rim, foul me, whatever. Woo, cool. And so their bodies didn't hold up. How many times you see Steph in there banging in the paint?
Never.
For what? Why am I gonna go in there? Why would I? What would I do that for? You really don't even see KD and Braun banging in the paint no more. They're smarter than the guard before them, and these cats that's coming up will be smarter than KD and Braun and them. Your SGAs and your Jalen Williams and them cats might play till they 50.
Straight up.
They don't drink. They don't smoke. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't about that. They buy clothes, bro.
They buy clothes and do commercials.
That's their vices. Their vices is shopping. So they might play till they 50, 60 years old. So, hey, it's time for these cats to move out the way, let the league, if they're going to sink or swim, man.
That's it. It's hard, man, to call it quits. I think, and that's not just being a pro athlete. I think that it's just being a man in anything you do. I mean, you hear them stories about, like, say a cat's a welder. I mean, that motherfucker 70 years old when I can't give it up. Back cracking every time he move. He get up 4 o'clock in the morning, go to bed at 12 o'clock at night. He don't know nothing else. He knows it's time here for him to call it quits. The whales ain't as what you call as strong no more. You know what I'm saying? Young cat got to go behind him and fix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He can't whale from 5 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon no more. Shit, he might make it to 8 o'clock. It ain't there no more. Eyes ain't as good. But shit, he can't, because I ain't got what else I'm gonna do. I've been doing this since I was 15.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Nah, no doubt.
It's hard to call that shit quits, man.
It's hard to call that shit quits. No doubt. It is, man. But hey, check this out right here. Even if Hallie would have stayed healthy, even though he started that game out hella hot. Didn't I tell y'all last week that he capped off?
Yeah, his star power is capped.
He capped off. They capping your boy Hallie, and that's why I'm saying LeBron and them got to go. Because Hallie he capped off. Ain't no room for you up here in this club. I still stand on what I said. I think that the underrated shit, that wasn't no players didn't say that shit. The league said that shit. The league put everybody on notice for that.
Give you that trophy or wear a plaque, whatever, so you can keep it at your house so you know.
Overrated. Most overrated. You know what I'm saying? And Hallie did what Hallie was supposed to do to combat that shit. But you capped off. There's no room for you in the club, man. I hate that for him because I think he played great. But this is my thing right here, too. I guess my beef with basketball fans and players. Why do y'all try to talk shit about somebody's game who busting ass? I ain't never understood that. Man, this game just ugly. Motherfucker, 20 points and 10 assists ain't ugly in no shape, form, or fashion.
Bro, it's just so they can have something to talk about. Straight up.
His game, or the no bag. They try to say somebody ain't got no bag. Basketball fans will walk around right now and tell you the person with the most points ever scored in the game ain't got no bag. I mean, not in the game, in a career, ain't got no bag. Motherfucker got at least a little tote or something. He got to have something. Little coin pouch or something.
No bag, like he ain't making no money?
No bag, like no moves.
She got
That's
something.
what they call it in basketball. They call it a bag. You got a bunch of moves in your bag. You got to bring your bag.
You got to have something. You putting them points on the board.
There is not a soul in the NBA with an established career that ain't got no bag.
Right.
Period. I didn't notice that there ain't no NBA player that ain't got no bag.
Yeah, but see, I hate when they use general terms like that. Because like my bag of tricks might be different from the next guy bag of tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a Shaq, I got a bag, but my shit ain't gonna look like the point guard's bag. I ain't going through my legs and shit, but I might have a
little shimmy in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Might have a little shimmy under my belt.
But
yeah, so I don't get that. They try to talk about his game, man. But I didn't watch a few Pacers games because whenever they start saying that, I'm not a Pacers guy. I watch who I watch. That's one thing I will tell y'all straight up. I don't watch all basketball. I'm not a basketball guy for real. So I don't watch all basketball. You can even ask Darius. I didn't hit him up around March Madness coming through. Hey, man, who I need to look out for in this March Madness? You know what I'm saying? Who I need to look out for? OG1 said Hallie might just have a crossbody, but he got a bag. And that's what I'm saying. But no, I started watching the Pacers games because I had to see, like, is this dude actually trash?
Yeah.
And nothing I saw was out of place. He shoots that joker when he open. He passed that joker when he not. You know, I don't know what to tell you. When he need to get to the rim, he get to the rim. When he need to shoot it, he shooting it.
Bro, like I said, it's just so these, the fans have something to talk about. Like, I mean, dude, I gave up on talking to people about sports when a cat will go out and drop 40 and I mean, he's still trash. How you drop 40 and you still trash? How you do anything that's successful in your craft?
Well, you can drop 40 in one game and it just be your night. Not saying that make you trash. I'm just saying you can drop 40 in one game and it's just your night. Tonight was your night. And then you follow that joke up with, now you score 5 a game after that.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about cats with established careers.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can have a cat with established careers and they'll still say, "Oh, he trash."
Yeah. Calling an NBA player trash anyway in general is crazy. Calling a pro athlete trash is crazy.
But people just they'll nitpick stuff like, "Oh, well, yeah, he did this, but he ain't got no defensive title. He ain't got." Bro, some people game ain't just not their game. My game is not designed for me to win no titles or no defensive titles, or hell, my game ain't designed for me to win no scoring titles. I do what I do, and I make sure everybody around me is contributing. And that's it.
So it just kills me, man. I hate when they try to they went at Hallie pretty rough in this postseason, and he just kept showing up. So shout out to Hallie, man. But I just want you to know you capped. That was it. We're not gonna hear from the Pacers again. I hate to say it, but we're not gonna hear from the Pacers again. but more power to them, man. More power to them.
I don't even think shit. Yeah, they ain't got no first round picks in this draft.
Hey, them picks be killing their asses, boy. I'm sure they gave that shit away a long time ago. That's another thing about the NBA. What the hell be going on with these deals, man? They be putting in shit for the future.
Bro, it's all sports, bro. It's all sports. Bro, when I see, like, you'll watch like the NFL draft. And a team will be at like, position 22 and they trade up to, the third position.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, they gave up John Brown, Kevin Jones, a 2052 draft pick, the first round pick in 2075, the first round pick in the year 3000. Like, what y'all doing, man? Like, no.
That's how it goes. How could you even?
That's like me coming to you and say, "Hey, Nick, hey man, I'm a shot, man. I show like that picture you got on the wall over there, man. How about this? How about I give you $20 today, and then I'm gonna give you the $20 I'm gonna make in 2030, and I'm gonna pay you another 20 that I get in 2035. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good deal. But I get the shit now.
I get that shit now.
You
Yeah.
get shit down the road, but I get, I get I get that picture today. Hell no.
Can't go. I can't go for that. No. Well, that's how it goes, man. And they just give it away. I saw they gave away some unprotected. I think the Rockets gave away like an unprotected pick in 2032 or something like that. Normally it's protected. So like if we go in and we draw a lotto, and we get in that top 5, top 3, we still get our pick. Shit, they said F it.
Unprotected.
I mean, if they go in there and draw a lotto, I think the Phoenix Suns get their pick. Or if the Phoenix Suns draw a lotto, then Houston get their pick. Or however it went. Ain't no way. There just ain't no way, man.
But see, I understand. Like I get it. Because a lot of teams thinking, oh, these are the missing pieces we need. So shit, if we get these pieces, them draft picks ain't gonna matter because we're gonna be in championship city. That's how the I'm sure that's definitely how it go in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? When these cats give up, one player and 5 draft picks, for the next 6 years is we making this trade to get this guy, and this guy, because they're gonna put us in a position where we're gonna be winning Super Bowls. So it ain't even gonna matter. They're gonna be getting the last pick, not knowing shit in 3 years, the 3 guys you drafted then flaked out the league. You look like the Cleveland Browns right now. Hell, and it's first pick, third pick, second pick, and nope, them all going to other teams because you didn't trade them off. And them were the pieces you needed.
Yep. And then they also turn around and use that shit too. They'll be like, we got a 2036 pick. So they'll turn around the next year and they'll give that 2036 pick to somebody else.
Yeah.
Or a player today. I just can't make sense of it, man. I just can't make sense of it. It's crazy. Hey, but if you tuned into the show right now, man, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button if you're over on YouTube, man, the share button on the Facebook, man. Let everybody know what you're watching, why you're watching, and where you're watching over here at the Read Talk and Listen podcast. Do me a favor, go over to readtalkmerch.com. Check out that statement tee. All right, we got the statement tees going like hotcakes over there on readtalkmerch.com. Make sure you get over there and get your Read Talk and Listen merch. Let everybody know you're a fan of the show. All right, get over to the dreadedarcher.com, man. Get you some merch off the dreadedarcher.com, man. The Read Talk and Listen show, the only other show that houses the Dreaded Archer. All right, oh, I guess not. You got the New Jack Archers.
New Jack Archers.
But the Read Talk and Listen host, hold the Dreaded Archer over here, man, as a host. So make sure y'all support the Dreaded Archer, man. Get over to Carbon TV. Run those numbers up on the Carbon TV, man. Get over to the YouTube, the Dreaded Archer over there as well. TikTok, same thing. Instagram, DA_Dreaded Archer 17. All right. Make sure y'all get over there, support the pages, support everything. Hit that like button, hit that share button, most importantly. Turn the notifications on YouTube, man. We're going to keep bringing this content to y'all.
You are now tuned in to the RTL Podcast.
Yet again, man, I keep seeing posts going all around Facebook about the Little League stuff, man. This time it's involving Little League baseball. I think we talked about this on the show way back. We even had Chase Brewster, at the time, was owner of Sticks Baseball, come on and give us a little insight about this topic, and it's reared its head again. And it's the topic of travel baseball ruining youth baseball. So it's like travel versus playing in your local whatever league you have, whether it be Dixie or U-Trip or whatever it might be.
Right. Here's the problem with social media, with the growth of social media and how important it is to a kid's career. It's all about exposure. I'm not getting, my kids not getting. Parents believe their kids not getting any exposure playing in the local hometown league. The exposure don't matter at that age, but parents think it do. On top of that, back in the day when I was playing baseball, only the coldest of the coldest played travel ball. But there's also, it wasn't a bunch of teams around. You maybe had one maybe 2 teams that traveled in your area. So the barrier of entry was super, super high. In today's world, it's you got every Tom, Dick, and Harris got a travel ball team. You know what I'm saying? So if my kid can't play on this one, then we can go to this one. Or he can't play this one, we'll go to this one. Or well, she can't play this one. Well, cool, then we'll just start one. So now you got used to when you play travel ball, every game you played was a dog fight. Now you got sorry ass travel ball teams.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody got one. Every kid got to play travel ball because it's a stamp, meaning I might not be good now, but I might be good one day if I keep playing travel ball, and that's not the case. It's watered down now. That now it's looked down upon to play in the local league.
Exactly, and I hopped on a post earlier, and I commented on it, and I was like, travel ball is not killing youth baseball. Senile parents are killing youth baseball. Simply just what you said. You hit it right. You hit it right there. Travel ball, it used to be called, it wasn't called travel ball. They didn't change the name and it's tricking y'all. It's throwing y'all off.
Select.
Say it again.
It was called select.
Okay, then. That's where they're tricking y'all. That's where everybody gets stumbled up at. They didn't change the name of the shit to travel ball. The shit used to be called select baseball, meaning you had to be selected or only a select few. However you want to use it. It was select. All right. And like you said, it was the best of the best. There was 1 or 2 travel ball. I'm even stuck saying this shit. It was 1 or 2 select teams in your area. The cold, most of the time, one of them colder than the other. The coldest of the cold played all on one team, and then like the semi-cold played on the other one. Everybody else, they're in the league. But hell, even the select players played in the leagues too. Because it was different back then. You still played in your league, but the coldest cats from the league on the weekend
was gone.
We gone. See what I'm saying? On the weekend, we gone. You played on a team with other cats from that league y'all played in. But today, they didn't switch the name to travel ball, so all you do is travel. You just play travel ball. You don't even have a home field. See what I'm saying? So it didn't got watered down. Oh, you want to say y'all appreciate? I know you know. I know you know. Anybody who came up through the baseball ranks knows this shit. Now you got kids that's not getting innings in the fucking Dixie League or whatever YA you play. You're not even getting reps there. But because you're not getting reps there, and the parent not sitting here saying, the parents not taking it, like what Rex said, he said, y'all need to go to bed. Hey, we just getting cooking, baby.
Hey, Rex know about this. He dealing with this in soccer league.
I know it. It's going viral. This shit's an epidemic. We just talking about baseball tonight, but this shit's an epidemic. But the kids not getting innings in the hometown league, the rec league. But instead of that ringing a bell like, damn, we not where we need to be, you pick up the phone and call your homie who got a son that's good or a daughter that's good, and you go link up with them. Still getting no innings.
Now you just traveling, wasting money.
Now you just traveling. Now you're really paying for the cold motherfucker to play. If we really want to be honest. Now you're just paying for the coldest one on the team that y'all don't really know. He just show up on the weekend. You paying for him to come. See what I'm saying? They get your little uniform as consolation trophy, and you paying for him to come. Put the little sticker on the back of your car, let everybody know you play for the team in town.
But little Marquand over in the hood now, he can
ain't touched the dirt. Ain't touched the dirt. Your son ride the bench. Y'all, you the team mom. Your son just riding around. What you say?
Handing out Capri Suns and brownies, boy.
Yeah, handing out Capri Suns and brownies. Yo, said everybody cool with your kid because you got the snacks.
That shit hit different after the game. Goddamn Star Crunch and the Gatorade, boy, shit.
We thought that shit was a filet mignon.
Just hope they got some extras. Hey man, tell mama go to Sam's. They got the big box.
Hey, but no. So now you got little Johnny who don't even get innings in the Dixie League riding around with the coldest team on earth. So now he never gets better. As long as they get those rings. Oh, that's a whole other conversation. As long as they getting them rings. But yeah, man, so now the Dixie League is full of really cats who parents making them play. You see what I'm saying? Now your rec leagues are filled with cats who really normally wouldn't even be playing. So that's what when you pull up to your local park and you go out there and watch the game, that's who you watching. Or you watching a team full of cats who finna leave and go play a football game later, so they definitely don't give a damn. You see, the world of youth sports is in such shambles right now. It's crazy. But I just don't understand why y'all keep trying to blame something for ruining shit that we are ruining. It's actively being ruined, and we talking about, oh, this ruined it. Well, wow, your son that don't play, you the main one commenting in the set. You know what I'm saying? You the main one commenting on the shit. Oh, this is Miss Moon. Y'all ain't got enough money to travel. That's what I see a lot of the comments saying. Oh, the only people that say this type of shit is the people that ain't got enough money to do it. No. People are saying it because you need the leagues in your town. You need the leagues in your town. I don't care. You can chalk it up. You can say whatever you want to say about the travel ball, the exposure, or whatever. For sports to be viable, we're talking about the high school sports in your city. For the high school sports in your city to be good, consistently good, you need the little leagues to be good.
Yep.
Go look at the numbers. Teams that's rattling off championship after championship after championship after championship in football, go look in their town and see what the little league's doing.
Yeah, but it's fully functional.
Teams that's winning basketball after basketball after basketball after basketball, go look at their little leagues. Baseball, soccer, all that shit. Go look at the little leagues.
Because the little league is going to develop your supporting cast. Say
boom, 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 hit that shit.
Say you live in a small town, right? All right. Say you live in a small town. That's small, and you say you got one house. Say one high school. All right. Naturally you're gonna have 5, maybe 6 cold cats coming up in the youth program. They're gonna be the coldest. Those gonna be your all-star players. They're gonna be playing the travel ball and doing all that shit. But they also gonna be they should also be in that the local little league. But the local little league is for the cats that ain't as good to get developed. So when they get to high school, they're probably either the same level or right underneath the cool cats or the good cats. And that's where your championships come from. Your all-star is gonna get you there. Your supporting cats gonna help you win it. Yep. But now nobody wants to be supporting cats. Everybody's kids got to be an all-star. So I take my kid from his development stage and I throw him into the fire with a place he don't need to be. Because even if he happened to get on the field, he gonna get embarrassed. And that shit does 2 things. Either one, gonna make him work harder or make him quit. And most of the time it's gonna make him quit. I don't want to do this shit no more. Because every time I come here, I strike out. I'm not having fun. and then they gone. They dip out.
Yep, there you go. And you said it right there. The leagues in your town develop your supporting cast for that state championship. You're gonna have the outliers. And hell, you even have cats who throw them in the fire. Cats, some of them gonna make it. Some of the cats you throw in the fire, because everybody like, oh man, you need to be playing with these guys because you're gonna play against this competition. It's gonna make you better. Playing against better competition don't always make you better. Nope. Sometimes it just kills the dream.
When you get your ass whooped.
Because I know if I'm a coach and we come across the squad with a couple cats who really ain't just trying to be out there, we gonna make sure they don't be back out there. Oh, that's the one. Easy out. Hey, damn, throw it right down the middle. He 9 holes up. You know he can't play shit. Throw that shit across the plate.
Yep. Or
we gonna make sure you don't come back.
Or you got his ass in left field. He can't catch it. He can't feel the ball. Man, shit, hit it out there. Shit, you gonna at least get a dribble. He can't throw that bitch from the wall. And the cutoff man can't throw. So shit, man. You liable to in the park home run.
And so that's what's killing the leagues. Parents, when anything's got to do with youth sports that's going down the drain, grown folks involved.
Yep.
Period. Anything you hear about youth sports going down the drain, can't no kid make a decision. There's no kid that can make that decision. How many times you go, anybody that's our age, how many times you go to your folks and tell them you were tired of playing in the rec league? You said it a bunch. So get your ass back out there.
Yes, I already paid. I didn't pay this money.
Get your ass back out there. So that's what's killing youth baseball. Period. We're going to clip this shit and put it out. That's what's killing youth baseball. Parents not assessing their kids properly. Everybody kid ain't the next Derek Jeter. Everybody kid ain't the next Barry Bonds. Everybody kid ain't the next whoever. And I don't give a damn how much showcase baseball you take them to, ain't going to make them that.
Nope. If he ain't got the juice, he ain't got the juice.
Period. People think the team you on determines the skill level you reach. Shit no, man. Shit no. Man, I done came across some cats coming up in the local leagues who was sitting on a lot that I didn't want to face more than a lot of cats that we faced on the road. And you had to see that motherfucker every single year.
Yep.
Not just one time in a tournament. You had to see that cat every year.
Boy, I remember when was it Hooks? When Hooks had John Stilson boy down in that little league. Man, you hate to see that motherfucker coming. I was so happy when that year he was on our team. I said, whoo, because that's something you're throwing heat.
And that's what I'm saying. So think about that right there. If he just strictly playing, and he went to the league, by the way, but just think strictly playing select. How many cats in this area got cold by facing that arm? Yep. See what I'm saying? You gotta go through that shit. Ain't no skipping fucking stages. You gotta go through the league play, man. You gotta go through it. Now, like I'm saying, some cats who don't benefit from league play at all. They head of their age group, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case might be, they head of their age group, hell, they bigger than their age group, they throw harder than their age group, they just out-age the shit. I went through 1 year in PGYA where I hit a home run every time I got up to bat. I got probably intentional walk more times than I actually got to hit. You got to go through that shit. That's it right there, bro. How many pictures came about that league here? We won state twice. How many pictures came about that league that you got to figure out a way to pitch to me?
Big Nick, what up, baby?
You got to figure out a way to pitch. I mean, it's just shit like that nobody thinks about. Those little variables, it's the little shit, bro. It's the little shit that makes the community stronger.
Yep.
But y'all do what y'all want to do. I know y'all gonna do what y'all want to do anyway. But y'all do what y'all want to do.
Bro,
continue playing this. And I'm tired of hearing this phrase too. Daddy ball. I'm tired of hearing daddy ball ain't killing the game. Shit, daddy ball been the only ball we know. Every team coached by a daddy.
Exactly.
It was one dude in the Dixie League. I remember when we was growing up. It was one cat. He was an old cat. I don't want to disrespect him, and because I can't, and I say the wrong name, so I'm not gonna say a name. If anybody in the chat know who I'm talking about, put it out there. It was an old cat who didn't have no kids playing out there. I really want to throw a name out there because I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. Like I said, I ain't gonna disrespect, but did not have a kid out there playing, bro, and coached for years out there. Always had a team. Other than that, it's somebody daddy. So daddy ball ain't killing the shit because daddy been coaching and the daddy son been playing.
It wasn't Mikey Moore, was it?
Talking about Mickey Moore? No.
Mickey Moore, yeah, Mickey Moore.
Not him. It was I want to say Dave. It sounds so bad. But I can't remember his name. But other than that, nobody other than like cats like that, which come around fucking once every blue moon. It's a dad coaching the team. So Daddy Ball didn't.
Dave,
huh?
Dave Hall.
That's who it was?
Yeah.
There you go.
He coached that joke 25 years.
Come on, man.
25 years.
Other than that, you don't have guys that are just coming out there just to coach, like a random group of kids. That shit was in the movie. That's hardball. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that shit really going down like that. So it's always a dad coaching. It's always a parent coaching. So how are we going to turn around and say, Daddy Ball is killing the game?
Well, I think the reason they say Daddy Ball is killing the game because where you have like, all right, well, my son ain't playing. Well, now I'm going to go up here and start a team and split the talent. Well, then now you split the talent in half. Then they go to that new team and the dad's pushing his son to be the best. He might not be the best. Well, then one dad on that team goes, well, screw it. We didn't play on the first team, or we ain't playing on this team. Shit, we gonna go start our own team, and now you cut the talent in thirds.
But that's been happening. That's what I'm saying. That's how so many teams ended up in the Dixie leagues. We ain't going through that shit. I'm signing to be a coach next year. We ain't gonna go through that shit again. I'm signing to be a coach next year. We ain't going through that shit again. I'm signing to be a coach next. You know, that is how all the teams got created. That's the basis of it. So I just can't get down behind that daddy ball shit. And I you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't just trying to put that shit out there. But if you screaming daddy ball, I know your kid ain't good.
Yep.
If you want the one screaming daddy ball, you need to go reevaluate the talent in your household.
But also, man, this youth sports, man, and it's really in baseball, but it's become a social event for the parents. So that's why they're moving kids on all these different teams and shit, because they want to be able to say my son plays for this team, and I'm part of this organization, and then they go to the games and they chat and shit. They ain't really watching the game, and they chatting and shit. They're not really involved in it. It's just a social event to be at.
Well, I think it's a social event to be at too, and it's also like the Starbucks Cup or the Chick-fil-A Cup, or back in the day it was the Sonic Cup.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's a social badge. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a social badge. If we linked with this organization and we walking around here, the daddy got the hat on, the parents got more gear than the damn kid that play.
because the kid can't afford the shit.
The parents got more gear for the team than the kids that play. We got the sticker on the back of the cars. We got the damn hats. We got the hoodies. We
Shit.
got the blankets. We got the custom chairs. Huh?
Shit, someone got the custom license plate.
Yeah.
Sticks on.
Yeah. You think I'm not gonna let everybody know? Everybody know around town how much it costs to be on this team. Yeah, we play.
Yep.
We play. So that's what's killing the sport. Right there. It's become a social badge for what team your son play on. Bro, the coldest cats we knew growing up, bro, you didn't know who they was playing for. They was gone playing on teams, logos, and shit you ain't never seen.
All you know is they wasn't at school on Friday.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And then they would come to school Monday with the tournament shirt on.
That's what's so much different about the shit now, bro. It's become such a social badge for what's. But really, back then, the team you played for really didn't matter. Didn't nobody know the organization like that?
Nope.
Outside of the cat, you know what I'm saying? Outside of y'all little 10 cats, 10, 12 of y'all. Didn't nobody know the team like that?
Hell no. You just hoping because this was a real flex right here. If you was good, but your team was just trash, you just know shit. When I play against a good team, I gotta be cold because when the playoff tournament comes, they're gonna pick my ass up. You get that phone call, we're gonna pick them up. Shit, you going to decaf with them.
Yeah.
But you know, some shit that made me sick though is, man, I be driving around and I'll see like little league fields that I used to play on, and motherfuckers growed up now. Shit, man, how much y'all? They don't play little league ball right here no more. Shit, no, man, we ain't got no little league, man. Shit, everybody going to Dallas, Longview, Tyler. Like, damn. So y'all don't play ball right here no more. Shit, no, man. We had a little league team since 2015. And I remember coming up, man. Shit, hey, let me tell you, some of these small towns, it was hell, boy. You didn't want to play them jokers. DeKalb, Clarksville,
Mount
Pleasant, Redwater, Maud, James Bowie. Man, because them motherfuckers play together from birth. Like they weren't gonna be on different teams every year. They was gonna play. They was playing with each other because all they had was that one team. So they didn't even have a league.
They played a team and they traveled around to right here.
Exactly. Because the town wasn't big enough to have a league, wasn't enough kids. So they got one team. Well, we'll play half our games in this league and half our games in this other league, and that's how they make their schedule.
Yep. Just like that.
They'll come there and bust your ass.
And so that's why the game is so watered down now, because you got cats playing the shit that's supposed to be the end all be all. It's a cat in there that ain't supposed to be, well, more than one cat that's in there that ain't supposed to be in there.
No, I bet you on every select team, I bet they got 4 to 5 kids that don't play. Literally, that y'all literally just go with, y'all just travel with the team. That's it.
Oh yeah. Then you got to remember they start off too. Then you got the A team, the B team, the C team, the D team, green, red, blue, yellow. So the hell no, there ain't no kids in the league. This one organization got 75. See, that's 4 teams right there. 5, 6 teams. So that's what's killing the league. They ain't got shit to do with travel ball, as y'all call it. But hey, man, I'm just a common sense reporter, dog. I'm just a common sense reporter. I'm just reporting what I see.
And you'll never get people to admit it. Like they keep throwing the blame on something else and just saying, man, wait a minute. There's another way to do this shit. Like, man, my kid is not that good, man. How about we save some money? You don't play in this league. We just have you in a local league.
It ain't even about, that's another thing too, people keep trying to bring out about the saving the money. Let's take the money out the equation. Because we all know this to be true. If you got that kid, you ain't paid for shit yet.
Yep.
So we can take the money out the equation. If you starting off paying for shit, you already starting off on the wrong foot. Go on back to the league.
Because I can tell you now, ain't nan money coming out of Sakina pocket. Because you know what they say? Shit, you want them to play? You know what to do? Shit.
That's what I'm saying. If you already starting out, first of all, this is how you should know. I'm gonna give y'all a guideline. If you gotta go looking for a team, go and get back in that league. Go ahead and get back in that league. If you gotta ask anybody if you can play, get back in that league. If a team hits you up and they asking you to pay to join, go and get back in that league. These are simple signs to let you know that your kid ain't ready. It ain't that good. Now, when a team call and say, hey, we want little John the next 3 weekends, all expenses paid. Shit, it might be time to get up out that league.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because we obviously got something here.
Yeah, they get that phone call. Yeah, we want your son to come play for us. Yeah, come about 3-4 weekends, gonna be a big commitment and all that. Well, shit, coach, how much is gonna cost? Oh shit, hey, yo, you don't worry about none of that. We take care of all that. Just meet us at the Super One parking lot. We'll have a jersey and everything for him. We're gonna head on down to Mount Pleasant.
You hear me?
Well, I got to work Saturday. Oh, well, shit, you just drop him off. We'll take care of him.
Yeah, we got a good team moms. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna link them up with. They can tell you the family name. We're gonna link them up with such and such. Hey, here go their phone number and everything right here. We're gonna take good care of it.
We're gonna caravan to the game, and we get done. We're gonna go over to the Amigo Ones. We're gonna have lunch and everything. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Karen gonna make the sandwiches so the kids have lunch and all that. Oh, what jersey number he wear? Oh, he like wearing number 10. Oh, well, that's a little Billy Watson. Well, shit, he might be able to wear 15. We'll make sure he get 10. We'll make sure.
Yeah. Billy got to change his whole number. Yes, sir. They tell him that shit. They don't tell Billy till game time. Hey, Billy, get your jersey to Detroit. You gonna wear this one today? Little Billy confused as hell.
Shit.
And that's what it's simple science, man. This ain't rocket science, bro. And this is the thing right here. I asked somebody today because Will Smith put out some new music that's ass. All right. And I'll ask somebody today for real. I'm like, hey man, do you think like you can work on something so hard and really believe in it so good that you actually don't hear what you put out?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or same thing like with a movie or photos or video. You work on it so good that when you put it out, you honestly don't see that shit's trash. Or that it's not up to standard with everything else that's going around. Because there's no way you watch your kid play. I thought this my whole life. There's no way you watch your kid play and you the only one to think he good. I can't get down with that shit. If your kid only good in your house, bro, he not good or she not good. I'm sorry.
Nope.
If you can't go outside your house and have the same conversation you had with your significant other about y'all kid, they not good. If you and your wife or you and your husband lay down at night and talk about how good little Johnny is, and you can't sit in them stands and have that conversation with the person sitting next to you, bro,
nope. See, you know your kid is good when the team mom like on the other team, man, my husband losing sleep last night thinking about playing your boys. Yeah, that motherfucker couldn't sleep last night, man.
And that's what I'm saying. It's simple signs to know if your kid got juice. It's simple signs. Like, bro, we had I coached Little League basketball this year. You know what I'm saying? Championship bound, by the way, till we won that thing. But anyway, I coached Little League basketball this year. Happened to have a good little girl on our squad. That was one of them ones. Her parents wasn't worried. Her parents didn't have to wonder. Her parents didn't have to sit up there in the stands and be like, "Oh, we can't. Don't say what you said at home last night. Somebody might say something." Shit, no. Best in the league, easy. Every game we came to, if she was a little bit late, the other team was happy. Her parents ain't got to worry about if she one of them ones. You can look around the gym. It's depressing when we walk in this mug. They thought they had a chance to actually get a dub tonight.
Oh shit, she ain't here. She ain't here. Oh
and
shit.
That's,
Here they come.
so, then you know that. Know your kid one of them ones. But see, I'm a different type of coach. I'm a different type of coach when it comes to mine. You really can't use my kids as an example because I'm a different type of coach. My kid will sit on the bench if she can't play. And I start the season off saying that. Your little 2 quarters you supposed to get in. Come out here playing if you want to. Them little 2 quarters, mandatory 2 quarters, all you gonna get. Come out here playing if you want to. And that's I can't understand the daddy ball shit. I like to win too much.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about none of that shit.
Shit, I got thrown into coaching Little League football. And hey, when they told me every kid got to play, well, shit, you know what? I'm gonna play my best people in the first and fourth quarter, because I know the other team they're gonna play their best kids the first and the third quarter. Well, y'all might score a bunch of points in that first and third quarter, but shit, that fourth quarter we finna be on y'all top, talking about every 2 plays touchdown.
Straight starters in that jump.
Straight starters.
But no, and even like when you watch Little League football, like you coach Little League football, you see who got juice out there. You see who got juice out there. You see who parents that's making them be out there. You see all that shit. So there's no way everybody in the stands and the parents that's bringing the kids to the game don't see that shit too. See, I'm not a time waster either. That's another thing. I'm not a time waster. Hey, we didn't watch you play 4-5 games. Don't look like you're getting in. You know what I'm saying? Don't look like you're gonna get in. Do you want to be out here?
Yep. What you want to do?
That's the type of parent I am. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? We come to every practice, kind of in the back of the pack. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to do this? That's the type of parent I would be. I ain't got no son, so we ain't had the football shit. But that's the type of parent I would be to a football player. Or hell, if we go to basketball next year and you ain't feeling this no more. Because you know what I'm saying? What we doing? We ain't on none of that. We ain't doing no time wasting. No, a lot of y'all time wasting. I can figure out a lot more shit for my kids to do than play a sport. Sorry.
Yep.
We're gonna try everything. But we ain't gonna waste all this time. Some of y'all just wasting time. Some of y'all traveling all the country. All y'all doing is taking expensive ass vacations. You can cut that baseball part off and just go on vacation.
That's it. You ain't got waste your time in that hot ass field and all that shit.
Hey, y'all going the baseball tournament really hindering y'all vacation here. Y'all having to stop what y'all doing to go watch somebody else play.
And the sad part about it is people will listen hear you say that, oh, you a bad parent. But no, that's some real shit. Like I'll never forget this, man. Had a kid, his family, they moved up from Fayetteville to South Dakota. And the kid, man, he was tall for his age, lanky, but I can tell his dad was more of a football fan than his son was. And he was putting him out there, you know what I'm saying? And finally one day he came to me and said, hey, coach, you ain't even got to worry. I know the rules. The league say you got to play him. You ain't even got to play him. And I'm like, yeah, but that's some real shit. Like, put somebody else in that's going to actually play. But it took him the entire season to say that. Just so happened that game, I had a package for him. Like, I need to get him. I feel like I had to get him involved because he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
And shit, hey, yeah, took that reverse to the house.
But that's the thing though. His dad sitting back watching like, man, I know I like football, but fuck, man, I mean, but
Yep, man,
let me go holler at coach real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because you see the coach's faces when they turn around and talk to your kid and shit. Some shit you can't just hide off. Coach coming around, it's his time. He got to go in. Hey, man, come on, man. Come on. Hey, come on, man. Come on over here, man. Let me holler at you when you go in.
Just getting somebody way.
You see that shit. You hear that shit. All right, man, we might need to go a different route. My kid might be the next e-sport mother. I don't know, but we finna go a different route.
Yeah, we gonna find out.
Because obviously this ain't it. And that's what I'm saying, man. You can't, if you're a parent, and another thing, this one right here gonna really hurt. You can't make your kids you. You can't make I don't give a damn how far you went in the sport. It's a cat I know right now who I respect so much as an athlete, grew up watching him and everything like that. His kids just ain't got it, and he know it. That's how they not gonna be you. Your kids ain't gonna be you, bro. It's a one in a million chance that you pass that athleticism on, bro.
Or he not you right now.
Or yeah, that too. And not being you at that age can stop him from being what you became too, because he gonna find something else to do.
Yep.
So you can't make your kids you, bro. If I had a son right now, bro, I cannot expect him to be a football player. It can't be an expectation. It can happen, but it can't be an expectation. My girls, they might not even be, when it's all said and done, they might not even be athletes. Period. When I was athletic to the core, that's why I don't want to know nothing about nothing else.
Bro, that's where I'm at.
Look, I'm in a stage right now. Look, check this out. You know me right here. I ain't never been an anime. I ain't never been really big on the anime. One Piece is about as far as I go. You know what I'm saying when it comes to the anime. Little girl come to me, Dad, I want to watch this anime. Shit, we watching it today. This what you into? Man, come on.
Let's go.
You know, I just don't see how the parents don't be listening and looking and watching and seeing what is right here. It's happening right now in real time.
Right in front of you.
You're not finna make your kid a superstar. The superstar is already there. You just formed a superstar. The superstar kid is already there. That talent and shit, that shit already there. You just formulated up. You just molding the talent. That's it. You don't get to pick where shake the pot come out. You just get to put your hands on the side. Oh, we get a little bit too far this way. Let me smooth that out. Oh, look now, shit. I almost got out of hand. Let me smooth that out.
Like that wheel with the clay.
Yeah. Now you're working on this part right here. Okay, let me smooth that out. But the design is already there.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, as parents, we got a design right here in front of us to make this clay pot, and we over here trying to build a damn skyscraper with the material for a clay pot. Well, that shit is not gonna work.
Nope.
Do that shit for 10 years straight. Then you got a whole bunch of people coming back saying, oh man, the leagues are ruined. Yeah. Because y'all had a whole bunch of clay pots. And y'all put them over here with the damn steel beams for the skyscraper.
Trying to get you
that simple, man.
No, bro. I'm telling you, that's what I'm going through now. Like my kid decided, you know what? I'm not an athlete. I don't want to be an athlete. All right, cool. What are we doing? Piano, science club, AV club. We in academics. And then, oh, by the way, I want to start working out now because I want to do powerlifting. Well, shit, let's get the gym. But just when they bring you something, just go with it. Don't be like, oh no, I didn't do that. You don't want to do that. Shit, no, man. Like, let's get into it because whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna be the best at. Straight up.
And that's what it is. If you tell your kids whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna be the best at it, or at least the best that we can be at it. Don't put them in a field where they can't shine.
Yep.
I feel like that shit parenting 101.
Should be, but bro, some people just don't. I would say majority of people just don't get it, man. They just don't. They don't get it.
And it's just wild. I hate to look.
It's because it's what they know. And instead of saying, okay, well, we're going to correct course and I might not know about this shit. So I need to go learn so I can help. They were, well, I already know about this. So how about we just do this? Like, dude, I don't know shit about 3D printing. I don't know shit about the piano. I don't know none of that shit. But I know people that do. So we're going to go talk to them. And while you learning, hell, I'm learning too.
Straight like that. And I don't think there's enough parents willing to. I don't think there's enough parents willing to put that in. It's parenting 101 if you're selfish, no doubt. You gotta take you out. You're done. You're cooked. As a parent, bro, you're cooked. You're done, bro. It's over for you. The light's been turned off. The cleats been hung up. The pads turned in. Man, that shit done, bro.
It's out of there.
So just because you went as far, however far you went in your sport, little Johnny ain't gotta pick that torch up, man. He ain't gotta pick that torch up. And so I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been around it. I'm a trainer. I see the kid. You know what I'm saying? I see the shit on a daily basis. So I don't know. Maybe that's why it was easy for me to be like, oh yeah, my kid don't want to do that, cool bitch.
And coaching kids that got parents like that, it make you like, hell no, bro. I'm not gonna be this kind of parent.
Because you really got to once you realize this in sports, what you need to figure this out in your career, so when you do get out of that shit and you do have kids, you don't be messing them up. Everybody just don't. That's simple as that. Everybody just don't, man. Everybody don't have it. Everybody don't want it. That's just the basis of the thing. You being a grade A athlete and your kid wanting that shit as much as you did back then, it's slim to none. You hear the greats talk about it now. I know my kid don't want it because they don't have to want it.
Yep.
When I was coming through, I had to want it. It was be a NFL, MLB, NBA, or hell, hit the corner. That was the choices. Now I made it. My kid grow up in a damn 5,000 square foot house. They ain't got to clean that room. We got somebody to come once a week clean this bitch. They don't want it. Like right now, I was like my kid. I expect my kids to be 1B kids. My kids will never be 1B kids.
No, they expose you too much.
Come on, man. Bro, we went on vacation last week, right? And we're just sitting there, and I literally looked at Brooke and was like, when I was 9 or 4, I didn't even know that this shit was real.
Speak on it.
I didn't even know that going to the beach and shit was shit you really did.
It's just in movies and shit.
That shit's just on TV. I knew the woods and a couple roads. You know what I'm saying? The rest of this shit wasn't even fathomable.
We knew 30 and 59.
And Richmond Road.
And Richmond Road. That's it, man. Shit, it was shit. If you was gonna hit 30 going to a game, that shit was That shit was fucking luxury.
You hear me? So I'm sitting there like, damn, this is a yearly trip for us. It's a yearly trip. They don't know. They don't. Presley's 9 has no idea about not going to the beach. Nor 4. Been going to the beach before she could fucking see. You know what I'm saying? She born in May. That's summer. We right to the beach. Pop that baby out. We got a trip. See, like they'll never know. I can never expect them to be me.
Yeah.
They remember riding the bus home, and you got to make that first little snack or whatever you wanted to hold you over till dinner. You had to do that shit yourself. They get picked up from school every day on time. Right now, we here pick you up in the line, waiting, whatever.
Let's go.
It's different. It's just you can't expect your kids to be you. They ain't going through the same shit you went through,
and they shouldn't. Shouldn't. Every generation is going to should do better than the next or better than the last.
And that's that you can't expect. You just can't expect that shit from them. It's a whole different world out here. They got tablets and shit. They got more knowledge at their fingertips than you could ever talk to them about.
Bro, it's like I had this conversation with Macy because she's of age where you can just talk to her. It's like I'm like, cause she's a house. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm like, you ain't got nothing to do. It's a damn pool in the back. Like you got a pool, you got tablets, you got, and that's not fun. And I'm like, when I was your age, if I had a home where they had a pool, you couldn't get my ass about that son bitch.
Come on, man. I'm trying to get over there. You ain't on.
Yeah, bro. You like, I would have never imagined. That shit was, you got to go to a homie house to get a pool.
Straight like that.
And it's like, that's not a luxury to her. It's not. Because like, okay, we got a pool. But I had a pool. My mom got a pool at her house. So it's not a luxury.
That's what I'm saying. Everything is basic. Everything that you thought, I don't know about y'all listening. We grew up in Wampy. I don't know how y'all grew up, but we grew up in Wampy, Texas, man. Route 3 box 310 to be exact. Bro, even this sentence when I say it, my kids come to me and say, I want to go swimming. Call your Uncle Trey. The craziness in that sentence will go over anybody's head. Call your Uncle Trey. Go swim. See what I'm saying? That, or go to the country club.
Yeah, go to the country club.
Those sentences right there, I can't never expect nothing from them. I can not expect nothing from them, but I can't expect them to have anything that I got in me.
Shit, no, man. Hey, getting a tart with some water and some soap, boy.
Come on, man.
That shit was.
That shit like going to Six Flags.
Tell you, man. Shit. Or shit. Or everybody got a bike. And shit, yeah, you just cruising.
That's what I'm saying. Vacationing back then for us, when everybody get on the bike and go into an area that we ain't never traveled to.
Yep.
That was hey, you make it wherever you want to make it.
Or the occasional vacation Bible school trip.
Yeah. That shit was the Magic Springs. That shit Hot Springs, Arkansas, bro. That ain't nothing. That's the dope, bro. We go today, you go to Hot Springs and back on the same day.
Yep.
Nothing.
Bro, just going to a hotel was like, oh shit.
They know what I act.
Bro, I'm in and out of hotels every night now. In Macy, a hotel.
And these kids don't give a damn about no hotel.
No.
That shit a downgrade. That's what I'm saying. You live so good at the hotel, probably ain't got the amenities you need.
Oh, the
Wi-Fi bad.
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
See what I'm saying? That type of shit. So we can't expect these kids to be us, bro. We just can't. They afforded way, which is good. I don't want nobody to think that we, you know what I'm saying?
I'm grateful.
Yeah. I don't want nobody to think we are grateful. But the luxuries that they're afforded are beyond shit that our kids' selves couldn't even think about.
Nope.
So I don't know. I guess I'm just in touch with it. I'm in touch with that fact.
Yep.
Because I know a lot of people grow up and forget that shit. They try to act like this new life they live is the norm.
Yeah.
Shit, no, I know it ain't. I hear people around me on the day talking about how they struggle. You know what I'm saying? So I know it ain't normal. But our kids don't know no different.
Nope.
Our kids don't know no different. We lived in the hood at one point. I know you know, but I know you know. But we didn't live in like no stupid crazy hood, but we lived in some shit I would have never wanted to. I didn't. You know how I get down.
Yeah.
An area I never really wanted to live in. Right? But even in that, you can ask the kids. They have no clue.
Yeah, they had no clues around them.
No clue. So you can't expect them to have that extra even grit. Like I find myself too getting mad at them for like something being hard and them being like, whatever. Hey, Dad, can you do this? I just do it because you don't know how not to have nothing done. You don't know what that feels like. If you mama at work, your mama being at work until whatever time she get off. And in between that time when she went to work, which for us was like 4 a.m., to the time she got off.
1:30.
Handle that shit. Handle that shit.
Yeah, you got your rules. Nobody come in the house. If you go somewhere, you let somebody know. And don't leave the stove on.
Straight like that.
That's it.
And you know what I'm saying? But so you can't expect your kid that has never even seen the inside of your house without one of the parents being there. to handle shit the way you handle shit.
No.
It's just not realistic, man.
Nah, it's like Macy having conversations like, spring break, there's something about going to New York.
Are you? Are you thinking about that? You see what I'm saying?
Like what? Like that's what she know. Oh, I don't vacation to her is I'm going to New York. I'm going to Florida. We're going to Boston. I'm traveling for spring break. Spring break. She was down in Womby.
Come on, man.
But that's what she's been exposed to. So that's a norm for her. I don't know a summer without going on no vacation. Like your kids, we don't know nothing else. So, as a parent, you gotta adjust to that shit. You have to, bro. And you got to sit back and say, "Damn, this is what I worked for." So my kid doesn't have to have it. Can't if they don't have it, it's because I'm telling them they can't have it, not because I can't afford it or we just can't do it. Like,
That's it, bro. And until we, as a whole, as parents, until we get on that type of tip where we like being real with ourselves, it's gonna be like this. The little league's gonna be garbage. The when you go to the damn your local little play, it's gonna be trash.
Yep.
Everything that has to do with the kids is gonna be trash because y'all still expecting them to be.
It just overrun by the parents, man. Like, even our niece, she in the play. Hey, you couldn't find out the parents got to pay for the kids to have roles. You gonna go in there and earn that shit. Oh, you want a speaking role? Just gonna be $500.
Yes, sir.
Shit, I thought we was in public school.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's the new shit, man. And we got to get on board. Hey, as a parent, we also got to realize this, and I'll get off this right here because this is a big one that go around too. Limiting your kids' screen time is only hindering them as an adult.
Facts.
By the time our kids are adults, it's only going to be screen time. There ain't going to be no other time. It's just everything going to be on the screen. Think about how much stuff that used to be used to be analog.
It's now digital.
It's now digital. Damn near everything. I know you've been employed for a minute, but just out there on the landscape, when the last time you know a motherfucker that filled out a job application?
Gas station, that's it. And that's dwindling down.
You walk in somewhere and say you want to get a job, they're gonna tell you they're gonna send your ass out the door with a damn website.
They'll give you a car with a website on it. Now, like a local mom and pop gas station or a mom and pop business, they still do paper applications because they just don't have the capability to do the online resources. But if it's a chain or a major company, your ass going online.
Get online. Go fill that online. You got to have a screen. You need to know how to work the screen efficiently. You need to know how to do all that. Do they need to be on there watching YouTube and shit all day long? No. They need to be using it. They need to be learning how to work it. Interface. How do I change these settings up? Where do I go to find this on here? That's the shit that we got to be on. Because the way our parents taught us that the sports was going to be the way out, the tech going to be the way out.
Yep.
What can you bring to the tech world? That's all they looking for right now. What can you bring to the tech world? Are you slow typing? Get the hell on down. You know what I'm saying? You slow typing and say you can't get on here. You're not tech savvy, bro. Get down.
Bro, I remember in school, I think typing 500 words in a minute was like good. Shit, now you probably got to get 1,500 to 2,000 words a minute. And that sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
But the keyboard ain't even that. You got to be able to do it with your thumbs.
Yep.
You don't even need to be able to do it with these no more. You do it with the thumbs. The shit that we only use for the space bar. Think about that. They taught you your thumbs only good for the space bar. Now them hoes strong as a mug. Oh man.
The thumb.
Yeah, man.
The year.
Hey, I hate to give y'all a parenting breakdown, man, because I ain't just too deep off in the game, but I see this shit all the time. And it's like you just gotta look and you just gotta listen and see what they own. It's simple. You're gonna have to get involved in some shit you don't want to be in. I got a dancer, bro. Anybody that know me know I am all the way out the window when it comes to that shit. But you can catch me on TikTok hitting them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like that just is what it is.
Shit, we got band concerts, piano recitals, science fairs. Shit, I be in that joker deep.
Come on, man. Come on, man. But hey, you know what time it is. I need my mental health checks, man. I know I ran down these folks on their parenting. You know what I'm saying? Mental health checks, man. You know I gotta have it, man. It's my favorite part of the show. I gotta know how you been, how you doing, 1 through 10. Personally, what's going on with you? Physically, taking care of yourself, and business-wise, what you got coming up next?
Man, personally, man, shit, everything is good. Still just chilling. You know, Macy here for the summer, and just getting just just putting stuff together. There ain't really too much going on personally. So really, just I was to say about a 9, man. Everything's good. Physically, man, feel good. Still not touching the weights, or not touching the weights as much. Just more so, just cardio and trying to get my mobility stretching and all that stuff straight. So physically, man, I'm probably sitting at about a 7 or 8. And then business wise, man, this is the busiest time of year for the Dreaded Archer. Um, Ton of podcasts, ton of gear reviews, videos. Are dropping content after content after content because here in a couple weeks or a couple months, it's gonna be full fledged hunt season. So get all the admin stuff and get all the content made now, and then that way it will just stretch me out all the way to the end of the year. DreadedArcher.com. The merch is flying off the shelf, man. I really appreciate everybody that's going out, going to the website, buying t-shirts and giving me great reviews. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, how the shirts are, the customer service and all that. So really appreciate that. And like I said, got more and more shows coming. Got a show dropping tomorrow. Can't wait to share that with the people. And business wise, man, everything's sitting about a 10, as always.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. For myself, personally, man, can't complain. Not one bit, man. Just knocking that tree in the same spot every day, man. Waiting for it to fall. Just still grinding it out, digging it out, man. Hey, if I complain, nobody will care. So I'm definitely not gonna do that, right? But I gotta give myself about an 8-9 on the personal scale. Personally, definitely feel good. I got tore up this weekend at the farm, though, man.
Bro, my toe up now.
Yours are?
Yes.
I got the solution, bro. I just went and picked it up from Pop. I got the solution for you, dog. I'll bring you some tomorrow.
Shit, toe up.
Bro. Tragic, man, but
I thought my hotel had bed bugs, but I'm like, and man, but surprisingly, man, I took a shower with some Old Spice, and that shit just like stopped the itching.
Yeah. I got a remedy. I went and picked up a remedy. I had to go get something from the old school. I'm telling you. I was like, dang, yeah, but my legs got tore up. But other than that, man, I feel good. I love being out in the woods this weekend. Other than that shit, felt good. Get that good sweat in. Put that sweat equity, as they call it, into the land, man, and hopefully, give us something back in return, man. But no, I feel good. Gotta give myself about an 8 on the physical scale. Business wise, definitely no complaints right there, man. Shout out to everybody who's booked with Nicholas Reed Photography, man. Shout out to everybody who tunes into the podcast, everybody who's hit the website, whether you bought or you just went and checked it out, man. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. New merch on the way. We actually was going to drop a flash sale today, but I got caught up doing some other stuff. But be on the lookout for a flash sale coming from retalkmerch.com. It's going to be legit. If you haven't got over to the website, get over there, man. If you booked with me and you got your stuff, man, leave a review, post it, scream it from the rooftops, whatever you want to do, let everybody know who did that work for you, man. If you waiting on photos, they're on the way. If you look in the book, hey, it's at Nicholas Reed Photography on Facebook, Nicholas Reed Photography on the Instagram. And if you any type of know me, then you know the phone number. I ain't gonna put it out there. You rolled around town on the back of the window for long enough. All right, so check that out, man. Get over there, book with me if you haven't, man. Other than that, man, I gotta say I'm like now. I got 9-10. I'm teeter-tottering on 9-10 right now, man. So
Really?
I'm just loving it, living. You got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, man, just keep grinding, man. We're at that halfway point of the year, or over halfway point of the year, and before you know it, it's gonna be we rolling into the new year. Hey, man, keep grinding, bro. Like if you got an idea, anything, just go do it, man. I got a homie right now, man, who talked about doing something for a long time, man, but kept dragging his feet, and finally he said, man, screw it, jumped head first into it, man, and now he rocking a roller, man. Shouts to Kennard, man. Smasherific Burgers, bro. if you didn't seen his content, bro, you know them burgers gotta be doing something. Because every time somebody take a bite into it, bro, their eyes roll back in their head, and they like, bro, I ain't never had a burger that tastes like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. He talked about having that food truck or getting the food truck, or it's actually just making smash burgers. And then now he went on a limb, believed in himself, and bruh, he's selling out every time he open up. So like I said, if you got a idea or a plan or something that you want to do, then go out there and do it, man. And like, you know, if you fail, at least you fail trying. But you can never fail if you don't try.
Nah, no doubt, man. If you're gonna go down swinging every time. I don't care what it is. Go down swinging every time. I know we in the woods. They tell you run up on something or something run up on you, just lay down. I ain't going out like that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter what the situation is, bro. Do not lay down. Do not give up. Go down swinging. All right? If you got to go, make it hard to go. If you got to go, make it hard to go, man. But it's time out for I want to do. I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I think we got to get to the doing.
Yeah, what they say, either one day or day one. Which one's gonna be?
Exactly. So we got to get to the doing, man. We gotta turn this thing up. We gotta try harder. We gotta be better. It's a lot of stuff going on right now. I know a lot of people was all up in arms about the military advancements and the missiles going here or the missiles going there or whatever it is and all this type of stuff. If that wasn't more of a wake up call to you to like, you know what I'm saying? Just you don't know.
Yep.
You don't know what's next, right? So just go ahead and do it, right? Go ahead and do it. Get your mind right. Get your house in order and make it right, man. Go ahead and do that thing, whatever it is you're trying to do, man. And as always, as the summertime keep coming upon us, grab them babies a little tighter, hold them a little tighter. You read the stories on the news, you see everything that's going on right now. You shouldn't see that same dude on aisle 3, 5, and 7 and getting out in the parking lot. All right. Just be on your P's and Q's, watch your surroundings, man. Hold them babies a little tighter, hug your loved ones a little tighter. You never know when that's going to be the last day. All right? With all that being said, this is season 7, episode 22 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother, co-host Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. We are